Ever wondered why some people seem to build strong relationships effortlessly while others struggle? It's a fascinating question. Relationships are the lifeblood of our human experience. They enrich our lives, provide support, and create a sense of belonging. Yet for some, forming these vital connections comes as naturally as breathing, while others find it akin to climbing a mountain. Why this disparity? What's the secret formula to building enduring relationships? Today, we unravel the mystery behind building successful relationships. So, what forms the bedrock of any relationship? Imagine standing on the edge of a cliff. Beneath you is a vast ocean, its waves crashing against the rocks. The ocean represents the complexities and depths of a relationship. The cliff? That's the foundation we're about to explore. First, let's talk about trust. Think of trust as the solid ground beneath your feet. It's the certainty that the person you're with won't push you off the cliff into the turbulent waters below. Trust isn't built in a day. It's like a wall constructed brick by brick, a process that requires time, patience, and consistency. When trust is strong, it provides stability and safety, allowing the relationship to withstand the harshest of storms. Next, we have communication. Imagine it as a sturdy bridge that connects two cliffs. It's not just about talking, but more importantly, listening, understanding, and expressing oneself clearly. It's about being open to sharing your fears, joys, and dreams, while also being receptive to the other person's thoughts and feelings. Without good communication, misunderstandings can arise, causing the bridge to crumble, leaving an impassable gap between the cliffs. Lastly, we have mutual respect. Picture it as the protective railings on the cliff's edge. It's about acknowledging and valuing the other person's individuality, their rights, their boundaries, and their journey. Without respect, one might feel undervalued or even ignored, leading to resentment and conflict. So why are these elements crucial? Because they form the foundation that holds the relationship together. They create an environment of security and comfort where love can grow and flourish. They allow us to be ourselves, to be vulnerable, to be heard, and to be cherished. They enable us to navigate the complexities of the relationship, to cross the bridge of communication, and to stand on the cliff of trust without fear. Remember, a house built on sand cannot withstand the storm. Similarly, a relationship without a strong foundation is likely to crumble under pressure. Therefore, for any relationship to thrive and endure, it needs a solid foundation. It all starts with trust, communication, and respect. Trust doesn't happen overnight, so how do you build it? Building trust is like crafting a beautiful piece of art. It requires time, patience, and attention to detail. Let's delve into the three crucial components: honesty, consistency, and reliability. Firstly, honesty, the cornerstone of trust. Imagine honesty as the brush strokes on a canvas, each stroke revealing a bit more of the true picture. It's all about transparency and authenticity. Honesty is about being true to your word, owning up to your mistakes, and being open about your feelings and thoughts. It's about allowing your vulnerabilities to show and creating an environment where others feel safe to do the same. Moving on to consistency, the second pillar of trust. Consistency is the rhythm of your brushstrokes. It's about being predictable in a good way. It's about showing up when you say you will, following through on your commitments, and behaving in a way that aligns with your values. Consistency creates a sense of stability and security, which is crucial for trust to flourish. Finally, we have reliability. Think of reliability as the quality of the paint you use. It determines the longevity of your artwork. A reliable person is someone who can be counted upon, no matter what. They're the ones who stick to their promises, even when it's hard. They're the ones who are there for you, even when it's not convenient. Reliability shows that you value the relationship and are committed to maintaining it. Now imagine these three components coming together. Honesty, laying the foundation with its transparent strokes. Consistency, setting the rhythm and creating a sense of security. And reliability, assuring the longevity of the trust you're building. It's a beautiful process, isn't it? But here's the thing. Trust isn't a one-time project. It's an ongoing process, a masterpiece that you keep refining over time. It requires constant effort, but the reward is worth it. It leads to deeper connections, stronger relationships, and a more fulfilling life. Remember, trust is a long-term investment. It's not about quick wins or instant gratification, it's about investing in relationships that endure, that stand the test of time. So keep painting, keep refining, keep investing. Because trust, once built, is a thing of beauty. Communication is not just about talking, so what does it entail? At its core, effective communication is about so much more than simply exchanging words. It's about fostering understanding, creating connections, and building bridges. It's about listening just as much, if not more, than it is about speaking. Understanding is a crucial part of the communication process. It's about comprehending not only the words that are being spoken, but also the emotions, motivations, and intentions behind them. It's about recognizing the difference between what's being said and what's really being communicated. Now let's talk about listening. Active listening is a skill that is often undervalued and overlooked. It involves not only hearing the words that another person is saying, but also understanding and interpreting the meaning behind those words. It's about giving your full attention, showing empathy, and providing feedback. When you listen actively, you're not just waiting for your turn to speak, you're truly engaging with the other person's thoughts and feelings. And then there's the art of responding. Responding in a way that is both appropriate and constructive can be a real game changer. It's about providing feedback that is honest yet respectful, offering insights that are valuable and relevant, and always acknowledging the other person's perspective. Let's not forget the importance of nonverbal communication. The way we move, the expressions on our faces, the gestures we make, they all tell a story. They can often convey more meaning than words alone. And understanding this unspoken language can greatly enhance the quality of our communication. But remember, effective communication is not a one-size-fits-all proposition. It requires patience, practice, and continuous learning. It demands a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone, to experiment with different strategies, and to constantly strive for improvement. So, next time you engage in a conversation, think about these elements. Try to listen more than you speak, understand more than you judge, respond more than you react, and observe more than you assume. Great communication is about understanding, not just talking. Respect is more than just being polite. What does it truly mean? As we dive into the heart of respect, we begin to see it as a multifaceted gem that shines in all directions, touching every aspect of our relationships. Firstly, respect is about valuing opinions. It's the conscious decision to listen to someone else's viewpoint, even if it differs from your own. It's the appreciation that every person brings a unique perspective shaped by their experiences. And that diversity of thought can be a powerful tool in problem-solving, decision-making, and personal growth. Secondly, respect is acknowledging feelings. Emotions are complex, and they play a significant role in how we perceive the world around us. Respecting someone's feelings means you acknowledge their emotional reality, even if it's different from yours. This doesn't mean you have to understand or even agree with their feelings. It simply means you validate their emotional experience as real and significant. Thirdly, respect is appreciating differences. We are all unique individuals with our own quirks, habits, and idiosyncrasies. Respecting differences means celebrating this uniqueness rather than seeing it as a point of contention. It's about accepting people as they are, not as we want them to be. It's about understanding that these differences can often complement each other, creating a beautiful mosaic of individuality within a relationship. So why is respect so vital in maintaining a healthy relationship? Quite simply, respect fosters a safe environment where people feel valued, heard, and accepted. It creates a space where people can be their authentic selves without fear of judgment or ridicule. It fosters a sense of equality, where each person's thoughts, feelings, and differences are equally valued. This balance is the cornerstone of any strong, healthy relationship. In essence, respect is more than just a courtesy. It's a commitment to value, acknowledge, and appreciate. It's a commitment to see the inherent worth in another person, regardless of our differences. And it is this commitment that forms the backbone of all thriving relationships. Respect is the glue that holds relationships together. And as we continue to cultivate this priceless virtue, we empower our relationships to grow, thrive, and endure. So, we've broken down the process of building relationships. What's the takeaway? Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've taken today, as we've delved into the intricacies of building enduring relationships. We started with the relationship question, the why, the need to connect. From there, we moved on to the bedrock of all relationships, trust. Trust is like a seed. It needs to be nurtured, protected, and given time to grow. It's the glue that holds relationships together and the key that opens the door to deeper connections. Next, we navigated the art of communication. It's the bridge that connects two individuals, allowing them to share their thoughts, feelings, and ideas. Effective communication is like a dance. It requires listening, understanding, and responding, not just talking. It's about creating a safe space where both parties feel heard and understood. We then shifted our focus to respect. Respect is the recognition of the value and worth of others. It's about appreciating differences, embracing diversity, and cultivating a culture of mutual understanding and acceptance. It's the secret ingredient that adds flavor to any relationship. So, as we wrap up, remember to sow the seeds of trust, build bridges of communication, and cultivate a garden of respect. Apply these principles in your relationships and watch them flourish. Building relationships might not be easy, but with trust, communication, and respect, it's certainly possible. Remember, the best relationships are the ones you never saw coming.